Was there any conversation with him and the 49ers before, letting him maybe think that the 49ers were going to pull him?
Yes, he had some. He had great conversations with the Niners. Niners and Seattle, I think, were the thoughts that we had. But his best conversations were with San Francisco, and he was just hopeful that they weren't playing poker with him.
Niner fam! Introducing Akhello Witherspoon's dad. We call him Lucky. And we're the ones who are lucky. If he not had the son that's playing our corner spot right now, we would still be getting beat on Akhello plays on the left side or right side? See, I think Akhello plays on both sides, actually. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome,
Hello,
Lucky.
Niner fam. How you doing? Thank you.
All right, Lucky. It's a pleasure to have you here today. I'm telling you, I was wondering, Akhello is now a 49er. Did he expect to be? Was there any conversation with him and the 49ers before, letting him maybe think that the 49ers were going to pull him?
Yes, he had some. He had great conversations with the Niners. Niners and Seattle, I think, were the thoughts that we had. But his best conversations were with San Francisco, and he was just hopeful that they weren't playing poker with him.
See? You know what? You're right. That happens a lot, and that happened last year on a quarterback and some other people too. And I says, I thought the 49ers going to pull that player because they made a big deal out of talking to him. And see, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, they're not of that ilk. These guys are a little bit more serious about what they do, and they don't play a lot of games. So, good things.
That's a great thing. I heard from Akhello a conversation directly with Kyle Shanahan on the same subject. He just says, "Look, I don't like the gameplay. I just like to shoot straight from the hip." And so that's what they did, and that's what he's been enjoying.
And you can appreciate their honesty and know that's the way it's going to be the whole time. The relationship's going to be just like that.
Yes.
I'm looking at the top 5 picks in the third round, or the third round, because we traded up our second round pick. Akhello is the 5th best by Pro Football Focus as the 5th best pick taken in 2017 draft. There he is.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. It's a blessing and testament to how hard he works and how well he's been coached, and having great players around too.
That could shift too. Like next year, let's say Akhello becomes the league's one of the top corners in the league. That could actually shift. Akhello could end up being number 1 or 2 at some point.
That's what I'm talking about. Now we're talking.
Hey,
now we're talking.
Lucky, you know what? I like to watch 49er games because we got 6 this year. We can go back and watch and enjoy. I'm looking at Akhello because I was a little concerned when Akhello first came in. I didn't know if he was ready because it seems like they was bringing him along and it was going to nurse him until he was ready to get right on into the fast action, the pro set. And all of a sudden he got projected in there. I said, "Oh, is Akhello ready?"
Oh, he was ready.
He was ready. Lucky.
Yeah, he was ready.
From the point he came in, he just progressively got better each week. Right. It's like he was getting more and more comfortable. Has he always been that way in the things he pursued? Does he always go from first to 60 miles an hour within 2 seconds like that? What is going on? What is up with that?
Always. He's a nerd. Like I said, I called him Nerd Boy when he was younger, and he has a really, really high intellect and aptitude. And once he gets something, in the system, he just runs with it. And so part of that is just how focused he is. And part of it really is his IQ. He has a very high IQ.
I'm aware of that because I know that Akhello also is looking to become a doctor. Is that it?
Yes.
See, you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Somewhere out in the future, yeah.
See, you have to have a certain amount of aptitude even to get into medical school. We've got a doctor on the field playing cornerback. What?
That's pretty good. I like that.
You know what? I've not seen Akhello in any interviews yet, as far as, and I guess it has something to do with the fact that they brought him along as a rookie and they haven't put the spotlight completely on him yet. But at some point, I suspect they're going to come after Akhello. I can't wait to see and hear some of the things he has to say. A soccer player, a football player. What other sports is Akhello involved in? Because he's 6'3". Does he like basketball?
Yeah, he was a really good point guard, great shooter. 40-plus vertical, so he was a great point guard. Soccer, baseball, basketball. He just, he excelled at all the sports that he tried. Even though he was a very, very small player in high school, he was only 4'11", 98 pounds, 5 feet tall. So he was very small in high school at first. Yeah.
What?
Then he had a growth spurt late.
And kept on going. Lucky, how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Okay, so he probably felt I ain't worried about my height right now, because you know how terrible it is in high school.
Oh, we worried a little bit.
Eat more. We
worried a little bit. We just knew that he would still be a doctor no matter what.
And now
we have to put that off. Put that off for a few years.
Wow, what a story! Yeah. All right, now the thing is, Akhello, I remember the beginning of the season. There was a question about Akhello's toughness, and I remember John Lynch actually called him in, because in the beginning, I suspect that Akhello probably came in. It's a new surroundings, there's a big picture. All of a sudden, he's vaulted right out of Colorado and into the pro set, and he probably had to make some mental adjustments, I'm assuming, and I want to know more from you about that. But in the beginning, the word soft came in, and all those other words. Did you know when you heard about that? I ain't worried. What was your mindset on that?
Look at me. All you have to do is look at his daddy, and you know how he was raised. I had no concerns whatsoever, none whatsoever. He's always been a real tough kid, not just smart kid, but he's very, very tough-minded, and it kind of fit right into the plan. Really, people have underestimated him for a long time. And he's a mean little sucker, so it worked in our favor.
Because I kept telling people, I looked at some footage of him in college at Colorado, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was Leonard Fournette or another big running back. He took him out at the 2-yard line with a beautiful hit. Akhello took him out with a beautiful hit, right around the 2, right real close to goal line. Boom!
That was his teammate. That was against Utah. That was his teammate. It was a great running back.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his teammate.
Yes,
for Utah.
it was. Yes, exactly. It was Joe Williams. Yeah. I said, wait a minute.
It was Joe Williams.
Yeah. I said, wait a minute, y'all.
And he has a knack for putting running backs out of games. Because he's just so fast, and the speed becomes power.
That's it. And with his length and everything else, he is the ultimate cover 3. Man, he's like, John Lynch, they know what they're doing. This is the perfect guy, and he's going to progress too, we know this. Lucky size, though. Is he thinking to put on any more weight, or should he stay in this size? Because I see him being effective at this size, and I don't want to alter his speed or anything like that. Has he thought about, is he going to gain any size? And, just, as they say, put that grown man strength on?
Yeah, I think he's going to put the muscle on, some more muscle on. He's, he's not as skinny as he looks. He's not as skinny as they have in the books. He's probably about 195, 198, something like that. So he may go up to about 205. I think will be optimum. But no more than 210. He's a pretty big kid.
Yeah, and it's not always the weight. You're right. It's toughness, range,
the muscle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, 2018's coming up. And I love to make them predictions. I see. We got Akhello. How many? He got 2 INTs before we left the season.
2. Yeah, he got 2.
Yeah, and he only played how many games? See, that's why I know we have a ball hawk here, with his kind of range and quickness and his ability to think out in the field, read the quarterback. How many INTs have you got predicted?
Let's see, I'm going to go 5. And that's because I predict they'll throw a little less at him next year.
No, you're right. I can see that happening too. You see, because why would you go the easier route? I don't know who's going to be on the other side next year, because I don't know that they're going to have the same setup as last year, but I do know Akhello's going to be on one side. So it's going to be interesting to see how the adjustments are made, how they use Akhello. Will they put him around the field as that guy that covers your number 1 wide receiver? What else are going to put him involved in? Because he's got all kind of flexibility.
Yes, sir. And so do the 49ers. So you're right. It could be, a big time free agent, and then maybe they will come at him a little more, and that number will go up. That's what I'm hoping for.
Did you participate in any sports coming up?
Yes. I played football, baseball, and basketball, but I played football for college at Sac City and then the University of Nevada.
All right. See, here's where that genetic structure comes from.
Yes, sir.
Going back to now, how many pick sixes? Because this is my favorite thing. I want to see Ahkello zoom down that sideline after sneaking up on a quarterback that didn't know what he was doing or who he was dealing with. Ahkello picks that off and zooms back in. Pick six is the gold. What do you see? Two. I got two.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take one, and if he slows down, like we've had some conversations. All he's got to do is slow down and wait for those big guys to get in front of him, and I think he'll get one for sure.
From that, I can tell you've been coaching him, haven't you?
Always. He coaches me too. We coach each other.
I should tell you what, it's going to be a great season. I can tell right now. But can you predict the playoffs right now? Are we going to the playoffs?
Have to have it. We just have to have it. I saw them get so much better, so much, so fast. I really think they have playoff potential. I really do, especially with the defense, the way it looked. The quarterback come in and everybody, played accordingly. And I just think everybody got better. And I see a playoff team. I really do. Just by how hard they play and how much better they got with the system. And they have to get even better with more experience in my eyes. So I do see a playoff team next year, and I'm excited about it. Nice to hear. It was nice to hear Levi making noise for those last couple of games. It was very nice.
And it's been missed for such a long time. There's been no reason to make noise at Levi Stadium, but we got the next generation of 49ers coming in. Ahkello's going to be a big part of that. We got Jimmy Garoppolo in there doing things.
Yes, sir.
I tell you, I cannot wait until the postseason comes in to see who else is coming in to add to the mix. Whew.
Yeah.
Lucky, appreciate you, man. I'm telling you what, right now, we're getting ready to cheer this baby out, man. Ahkello just got a pick six. I'm going to count it 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, Niners. 2018 playoffs. We out of here. Let's go.
Not a gang in this thing, rockin' red and gold. Yeah, we better touch down like a Ronbo. Shanahan with the plan, watching Ronbo sports. Once we on top, we unstoppable. Got a pack like I'm Aaron Rodgers, but I'm coming for your neck like I'm Reuben Foster.